told your friend you're not okay.
Hey, Mr. John, I am back, said waving her hand with a smile while opening the door of small shop which was nearby her house. Mr. John looked up knowingly and then pretended that he never heard you. Hey, Mr. John, don't be so rude. I am like your daughter and always treated you like my dear father, talking cutely while showing him puppy eyes. If you are done with your greasy talks, then let me tell you. There is the door which is specially designed to kick baggy person like you, said while grinding his teeth. Don't talk to me like. Please, Mr. John, it hurts. It really hurts. Putting her hand on her chest while wiping her unshedded tears dramatically. Hey girl, I don't have spare time for all this nonsense and don't show me your drama skills here. It's not gonna work anymore, smirked annoyingly. Do you think it's drama? Seriously? Okay, if you think it could be then. But give me few things today, Mr. John. I promise I'll pay you back soon, said while blinking her eyes. Did I hear something new? No, it's the same that I have been hearing for past 6 months, yet there is no sign of money. Look girl, I am not running charity here. If you want something, then pay first, otherwise you better get lost from here. I know, Mr. John, that you are angry with me, but trust me. I'll get lump sum amount of money very soon and I will clear my debt too. You don't need to worry, chuckling while looking at him. Lump sum? Thankfully, you added new word in your greasy talks, my dear. You have been feeding me this story from last 6 months. Am I joke to you or do you think I am dumb? Now get out. Snapping the finger while rolling his eyes. Mr. John, well this time it's true. Trust me, I will pay you back right away. Oh really? You really should work in dramas. Trust me, you will learn a lot by your acting skills. Sarcastically laughing. If you give me something, then I will make cookies for you, Mr. John. What do you say? Licking her lips while eyes narrowing. Last time I got a burnt casserole that even the dog wouldn't touch, and you are asking me to have food with you? No, never in this lifetime. And remember, your sweet talks won't fill my cash register. You can get lost now, dear, raising his eyebrows. You are really an old rascal who doesn't need to be in this world. I wish your soul leave your body soon and you better deserve hellfire, gritting her teeth while yelling at him loudly. Haha, this is exactly what you are, dear. Sweet talks don't suit on a bad girl like you. Now get out, pointing his finger to the door. Who would like to stay here? This small shop barely got one customer and that was me. Otherwise, nobody. Look at your shop even, clapping while laughing loudly to make him more pissed off. I don't need these kind of customers. Customers like me don't need your shop, said while slamming the door really hard, making her way outside stomping. You were only 9 years old when your parents, burdened by their own struggle, left you alone in an old classical mansion which you always took as yours. You thought that they left you forever and maybe they wanted to give you something in return so their daughter could remain there peacefully, but you were wrong. The mansion belonged to someone else. You never even thought that those who didn't leave a penny for you How they will give you such a huge mansion to live. You were stepdaughter of and he didn't want to raise you up, considering you a burden on his family, as he had 2 children from his first wife, as your mother was his second wife. Sadly, your mother was okay with the idea of leaving you, as she always took you as a in her life, so she wanted to get rid of you. Luckily, you found a modest job at a local cafe serving coffee to sleepy town folks. The pay was meager, but you persevered. You always managed somehow how to live happy. By nature, you were a childish girl with innocent face. You always tried to help others even in your worst. You helped Mr. John too, as her wife brought you up when you had no one. Once his shop was gonna close by government, as it was not his property. That time you helped him a lot, submitted report to the police, making them aware of his financial condition, and they agreed seeing your application. Mr. John's eyes got teary as he bowed at you the day he got his shop keys back. He made you his daughter. But after few days his attitude totally changed. He started insulting you in front of the whole neighborhood, making fun of your poverty. That hurt you, as you always treated him like your own father. After reaching the house, you saw the door was already unlocked. With mouth wide open, you entered in. You saw a man in black hoodie throwing your belongings on the floor. Hey, who are you, and why are you throwing my belongings like this? Asked while nose flaring. You gotta get out of this mansion, it's not yours anymore. My boss owns this place and he said you gotta go. I am surprised how you stayed here in his mansion without any permission. Giving her a strange stare. What did you say? Your boss owns my house? Am I joke to you? You mister. Got lost from here, otherwise I will kick you out, snapping the finger while rolling her eyes. Look girl, it's not personal and my boss wants to come back to his mansion. I have no idea who the hell are you, so leave the house peacefully now. I don't want to create any trouble for you. No way, I am not gonna leave my house. Do you have any proof that it belongs to your boss? Raising her eyebrows. Proof? Oh yes, I have. Look, these are legal papers of this mansion. And it clearly says that this mansion is owned by Jeon Jungkook, my boss. Here his sign is too, showing her the papers. You felt that someone has snatched the purpose of your happiness. Did they leave me in someone's house? Do they have hearts even? How one can be so cruel with their own child? Eyes filled with tears while mumbling to herself. I'm not the toy you can just throw away. I'm a person and I live here. Now go back to your boss and tell him that Lee Yin is not gonna vacate his property, said while narrowing her eyes. You are just a kid. What are you going to do? Throw a tantrum? Laughing loudly. Call your boss and let's decide who is the kid. And I am not afraid of anyone, arms crossing over her chest. Oh, is that so? Fine, my boss will talk to you then, said while kicking off her teddy bear. Poor kid is calling her, muttered to himself and went out. You sighed in a relief as you sat on the couch. Oh, finally I made him run away. I got some power though, said while giggling. Time skip. You were sitting on the couch while watching your favorite K-drama. Soon a doorbell rang. You looked at the door annoyingly, wearing your slippers. You made your way to the door. You opened the door and came in without looking at the man who was standing on the door. "Come in and don't forget to lock the door," said while sitting down on the couch eating chips, as you knew he must be the owner of this house. Jungkook rolled his eyes as he entered in. He came and sat on the couch in front of you. You looked up and was stunned by his beauty. "Are you the owner of this mansion?" she asked, furrowing her eyebrows. "Any doubt?" said while raising his eyebrows. "No, I thought it would be some more rust, but it made me little surprised," said while chuckling dramatically. Staring at her beautiful face while biting. "I have a good offer for you. If you don't mind, can I tell you?" showing him puppy eyes. "Go ahead," said while eyes only on her. "Okay, the offer is going to make you happy, Mr. Jeon Jungkook," hands moving in excitement. "My name is Jeon Jungkook, not you mentioned right now," said coldly. "Oh, sorry, Jeon Jungkook, right? Okay, let me tell you offer first. Thought. And the offer is that I'm gonna pay you a rent for living in your mansion. That used to be mine, but let it be. I have no other choice than this. I tried to find house but couldn't. Trust me, only one room will be enough for me to live here," wiping her unshed tears dramatically. Jungkook smiled in return and remained quiet. "How's my offer? I know you liked it," blinking her eyes cutely. "You don't need to pay any rent. You can stay here as long as you want. I won't kick you out," staring at her while eyes brightened. "Are you sure? Without paying rent, I can stay here," eyes wide open while putting her hand on her mouth. Jungkook nodded his head. "But boss, how she can? One of his men said to him. Jungkook gestured him to remain quiet. "Thank you so much. You are so kind. I will not forget this kindness of yours." "You don't need to be thankful for this. No, go back to your room. I have to do important discussion with my men." Okay, take care, and yes, if you need something, you can call me," jumping up from the couch while making her way upstairs. Jungkook smiled, looking at you from behind. "So cute and beautiful," he muttered to himself. "Boss, why did you let her stay here?" "Because I want to, and you should go now. I want to take some rest," shrugging his shoulders while yawning. "But boss, what if she creates trouble for you?" "No, she won't, and I am not used to repeat myself." "Didn't I ask you to leave now?" giving him a stare which made him shut his mouth as he went outside. Jungkook got up from the sofa and made his way to the upstairs. There he saw you sleeping in a master bedroom, while both legs and head touching edge of the bed. Jungkook giggled, looking at you as he found it cute. He cleared his throat, which made you get up. "Oh, you? What are you doing here in my bedroom?" asked while rubbing her eyes. "Yours room? No, it's not yours room. It's my room, Marcy's room from now on," said and laid beside her. "What?" "But I have been sleeping here since my childhood. I won't have good sleep in any other room," making pout. "Oh, is that so? Then you can sleep here right beside me on the bed," said while smirking. "What, you?" getting up from the bed while making her way outside. Hey, listen, I won't have any problem, sweetheart. You can sleep here. Looking at her from behind while shouting loudly. Shut up, you, muttering to herself while entering in the other room. It was 12 o'clock at night when you were only tossing and turning from the last 2 hours. What the hell is this? Why am not able to sleep in this room? Someone please help me, muttering to herself while crying dramatically. On the other side, Jungkook was not able to sleep too, as his mind was thinking about you. Your innocent face was coming in front of his eyes whenever he tried to close them. Why I am thinking about her? It's weird how I sleep alone without any others. But tonight all I can think is only about her. Thinking to himself. You got up making your way to his room. I am not able to sleep there. I'll sleep here. It's my room. No one can kick me out, mumbled while half closed eyes. Jungkook looked at you while chuckling as he sat on the bed. You can, sweetheart. I won't have any problem. Your eyes widened when you heard his raspy voice. Didn't you go out from my room? Oh, why it's difficult to bear someone. Throwing herself on the bed beside him while closing her eyes. Is it that difficult? Leaning closer to her, you hummed in a response. I'm so tired now. I just want to sleep peacefully. I'm little scared of you too, as you are. You can sleep too, but don't take. I will not let you. Murmuring slowly. Your heart skipped a beat when you felt his plumpy lips. You got up instantly while putting your hand on it. You have no right to make me through your cuteness. I am sorry, but I can't resist myself when my eyes fell on you, said while rolling his eyes, feeling little shy. Your heartbeat was getting faster that you never felt before. You both looked at each moment, and then Jungkook cleared his throat. You can sleep here if you want, so I'll go to another room, said getting up. No, you don't need to. You can sleep next to me. Your face turned red due to shyness. Jungkook looked at you with a smile and then nodded while laying beside you.